there's so many things that you can do. The biggest mistake we could make would be to not do anything because we don't think we can do enough.
Right.
If we get enough people doing something, then together we can accomplish big things. And the goal is the eradication of this. We're not trying to slow down or limit exploitation and trafficking. It's got to go away. And if we can get some strong men in every community to grab onto that, and I humbly submit this book, go to fightforme.net. That's where you can find the book. You can find the conversation. There's a YouTube channel. We're interviewing people there. We're putting podcasts like this on our media page. You can re-listen to all the podcasts that Jessica and I are doing, my co-author. Get yourself educated. Step one, get a little more educated. And then action. It's time for action. And we all have the power within us to make big things happen.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's one thing I really loved about this book is the fact that it's not just exposing the problem, it's really a call to action. And it's even more important than that. It's a call to action to men to use what we're naturally given and the innate things that are in us, use those for good, use those for change, use those in a place where it makes a massive difference. And then also protect your family, protect your daughters, protect your nieces, protect your loved ones. Be aware of what's going on. Awareness is one thing. We all think we're doing good by being aware. And is it helpful? Yes. But we got to take action, even if it's small. I love the idea of just giving something to the people who are giving so that they get a little wind under their feet. They're just like, oh, people are recognizing, people know, because that's just going to give them more steam to push and continue through even those really hard times when they may lose a girl or two, or they may see death and destruction and murder and these things happen. So I really, really appreciate that about your book. I appreciate so many things about this book. Like literally, it goes right into masculinity. It goes right into how we should be raising our kids and the conversations that should be having. It calls to action what we need to do. And it puts a mirror in our face. Like you said, it puts a mirror right back on us that we need to look in, and we need to stare at ourselves and ask ourselves these really hard questions. And that's something I believe in wholeheartedly, is do the hard right thing. And the hard right thing may be giving up something that you really actually think you enjoy. And maybe you're even addicted to it. It's very hard. I'm not going to deny that, but it's the right thing. And it's the right thing because this is an epidemic that is way worse than a lot of other things being talked about. So Alan, I just absolutely appreciate you. I adore the work you're doing and the fact that you brought a man and you're speaking to men to come into this largely female organized push to fix this.
I really appreciate you shining your light on this, Scott. And, we're 50% on the way for a solution because we know what the problem is. If you know what the problem is, you can figure out a solution. And the problem is men, that means we're the solution. And we can see it go away. I hear a lot of, well, in my lifetime. Okay, great. Well, that's fine. But it's a 911 emergency tonight. Within a 5-mile radius of where you're listening to this, there are children being raped and abused tonight. So sure, I'll sign off in my lifetime, but I'm going to work like we need to end it today. Yeah. And, as we're closing out, the amazing Rachel from the stage said, I needed someone to fight for me. Come on, man. I got a poster of Braveheart and Gladiator and Rocky right behind me.
I love it. My top 3, I made my boys watch them. They love them. Yeah.
And then right next to that's A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth, right? Mm-hmm. And so, man, there are vulnerable women and children and boys, but there are children out there that desperately need someone to fight for them. And who better to do it than you? Who better to do it than me? Let's pick up the fight, and let's see how many good men we can get to join us. And let's make sure that these kids can reclaim their childhood, reclaim their humanity. We're going to rehumanize them by giving them a chance at life. And we need your help.